Okay. Mario, Luigi, Mario, Luigi, Mario. What the? Okay, I was just scrolling through the characters to like sync up the audio. So I say Mario and then I say Luigi so that I can know that the commentary and video are together. What's up with Mario's costume? Is it really colored like that? No, it's not. It's colored like you'd expect it to. So why is the map screen Mario so different? That's strange. Anyway, hi! Welcome back to Super Mario Bros. Doomsday. In which, well, you know, this game has just got a whole different meaning. With the title, I mean. It's Super Mario Brothers, and for once, you really kind of are cooperating with the brothers being both in the game. That's not something that happens in a lot of news. Well, I didn't mean to add the new there. This isn't a new Super Mario Brothers game. It's just a Super Mario Brothers game that happens to be new. It doesn't need to be in the title, even though it's new at some point, Nintendo. Just because it's new once, doesn't make it new all the time. I don't know why I got into that rant, and I don't know where I got that fire flower from. I was expecting to have an ice flower in the reserve. But whatever, that's not really a thing that matters. Ooh, but speaking of things that don't matter, the water tile there looks very, very slight. Wait. Hang on. I'm looking at this more closely now. What exactly is... I was going to point out the water tile here, because there's this sort of blue line that goes across this particular part with the blocks. It kind of looks like there are blocks behind the waterfall. I'm not sure if that's correct, but if it is, that's potentially interesting. I don't know, but I can't jump through it. So I don't know what to make of that, but it intrigued me for a second. I was going to just point it out as a mistake, but then it had the potential to be more than that, you know? No! Gosh! Again with the flowers that I talked about last time being very annoying. The flowers I feel like should be reprogrammed to you know, stay inside when you're further away from the pipe than what they're programmed to do now. Again for the ooh, that's a bad thing. Ooh, that's something I don't like. And that's something that I can't blame Ben from, because this happened in the normal Mario world as well. The power-up falling down even if I don't necessarily want it to. That's bad, because I didn't want to use that flower there now, because that means I lost it. And that takes me back to the talking about the corners of heads of people. When I feel like I'm hitting the top, but the game feels like I'm hitting the side. I felt like I was hitting the top there. The game clearly felt I was hitting the side. I feel like I could have made a pun there with the word decide, but I couldn't think of anything in the moment. Actually, I'm just gonna be cheap. I'm gonna return to map, keep the power up, and repeat the process. Okay, repeat the process more often than I thought I had to do, because I kinda didn't do that too well. Oops. By the way, were you at all curious about the difference between a cave and a cavern? Well, I believe this counts as a cavern, because it's, a cave can basically... Hey, hang on. There is an ice flower, fire flower in my inventory, even though I just picked up an ice flower as Ice Luigi. That's weird. Is that intentional, Ben? Should that not have been an ice flower? Huh? That's a bit... No! Luigi slides! Okay, well, the difference between a cave and a cavern is basically anything can be a cave, so long as it's this sort of inside area that doesn't have any light coming... What the fuck? Coming into it. But a cavern has, like, cave formations, and is naturally appeared and whatever. I'm actually just gonna use the flower so that I can use it to see. Well, it is fire though. I prefer fire over ice, I think. That's not why I'm reacting like this. It's more so that I don't entirely understand why. Why did the ice flower turn into a fire flower? But now the fire flower just stayed a fire flower. Is the game not entirely programmed to have ice flowers? Maybe ice flowers were a late addition? I don't know, but okay, let's see now again. I have ice flower, I pick up ice flower. I still have fire flower. That doesn't make sense. I'm fine with it because I prefer fire flowers. It's just not entirely logical. And sometimes I just prefer logic over fire, you know? Also, this auto-scrolling segment, it doesn't seem too bad. Auto-scrolling is often something I'm not entirely accepting of. Aside from that waffle there being kind of cheap, this is an alright area. And also, it doesn't feel... Whoa, wait, did I plan that? I don't think I did. But did it go as I did? I think it might have. I think I just kind of farted in my hands, basically. By which I mean, I just kind of did something not entirely intentional, and it didn't result very well. That is the most convoluted way of saying I made a mistake. But that's basically what happened. Oh, here's something I should have just thought of to do. Jump on the block the waffle is circling around. That makes the waffle more forgiving. Oh, see, it happened again. The great platform went without me. Anyway, yeah, I guess that waffle I shouldn't complain about because it's not really cheap per se. It's just a tad bit more difficult than I would have expected. And these are so many paratroopers, oh my god. Okay. Hey, we made progress! Yeah! Nice. And donut blocks? I kind of just don't like donut blocks, really, because they're just platforms with more jumping. Wait, I need to jump on this thing! Okay! For some reason I was expecting something to come and help me. But anyway, I don't know. I'm not against donut blocks. They're just kind of like... As long as you just keep jumping, they're not any more difficult than just any normal stationary platform, so I don't know what I feel about them. I do know what I feel about these flowers. I feel against them. Huh? I couldn't jump any earlier than I did. There was a flower in the way. I could have used my own flower, but that shouldn't be a prerequisite that I have a flower on me. As such, I don't think that's what Ben actually had in mind. But... that's a problem with auto-scrolling levels. You're not always ready when the level is. You know? Wait, huh? Did you see that? I just jumped normally off a note block. That was a little bit weird. Ooh, what? I felt there was gonna be a secret here. I never expected a springboard, of all things. What is the purpose of that? Is there something I haven't... Oh, I should have used my flower first, because I kind of figured there was gonna be a power-up there. Yes, I defeated him. Okay. Maybe there's something here I need the springboard for. I don't know. Let me just try using it. Nope. There's a ceiling there. Wait, does this level have a secret exit? Because if so, this is probably the key to finding it. Oh, right. This was not a bad place to be. Ah, see here! I was wondering about this. I just didn't necessarily think too much about it. Huh? I did not see what kind of coin that was before I picked it up. I was not expecting a huge freaking coin, huh? Now I'm very intrigued. What is the meaning of the forest music? Oh, also, I should make amends to something. I don't know why, but I thought that the cards that we got in some of the other previous levels were added to the dragon coin total? I don't know why I thought that, because that wasn't true at all. And I don't know how I'm being so good at this roulette. Ooh, as I say it. Ah. Well, it just looks like the mushroom has a mustache. You know, mustache. No, sorry. That didn't work. Anyway, actually, before I go in... No, wait. What do I want to do? I'm just gonna go into this level. Because the power-up at the beginning of the level is easier to get in this one than in the actual next level. Also, it's a fire flower and not an ice flower. Although that's gonna change pretty soon anyway when I get back into this level. Wait! Right, okay, no. This is a yellow level, this is a red one though. And I think I can tell where the secret exit is going to lead. I need to actually work on getting some secret exits soon, because at least one secret exit in the first world is from a yellow switch palace. And I found the yellow switch palace, I just haven't found the secret exit that leads to it. I'm fairly certain that's gonna be in World 2 though, and that I just haven't found it yet. So, I need to just kinda get on with that. I think I'm gonna go look a little bit off screen after this video, maybe. We'll see, I'll just kinda do it as time goes. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that I'll just kinda wing it, basically. Improvise. I just couldn't think of the specific idiom that I was thinking of, and that's kind of frustrating. Also, I kind of like how looks like the pipe is running water out of it. That looks weird. Anyway, now, okay, if I can just keep, wait, no! I paused, but it played the death music. I was hoping it would cause some great big glitch. The expectations I have from this game are probably not the ones you would always want to have for a game. No, I couldn't see the waffle! And I just realized I should not be using Luigi for something precise as that. I was just complimenting the design of the game being potentially centered around working together and just finding the right bro for the right situation, and then I don't take that into consideration myself. So that's kind of a bad decision on my part. So anyway, I'll keep that more in mind. I'm staying Luigi for the beginning of the level, but when we get to the auto-scrolling, that's when I'll switch up to Mario, because Mario is better for more precise platforming. Luigi's better for dying to a fucking turtle in the most stupid ways that I don't understand how these things happen to me. That's why Luigi is a problem, actually. I don't know why I keep using him. Screw that. Oh. That was an accident, actually. That's interesting. The coin isn't here anymore. I got a game over and the game essentially resets. And though most things will then, you know, reset, that coin didn't. And I still don't understand what it did. And for that matter, I don't understand what those cards from before did either. Maybe I need to talk to someone in Toad Town. I haven't really thought of that yet, that there might actually be answers to these questions. I just haven't looked in the right place. But honestly, right now, I don't feel like going all the way back to Toad Town. That's quite a walk. I was definitely not near that great platform at all. So, it just falls on its own no matter what? That seems strange. And also, I didn't make a mention of it, even though I did notice it. That paratrooper on the right is also a little bit strange. They're also a little bit dirt fucking cheap! Because I still hate paratroopers, and those in particular, what exactly do you expect from me right there? That didn't really feel right. This level is... so far, if this is like the second half, then this level is half good. Because I'm not caring for this second half, but I like the first half. So, 50-50 I guess. What's going on? What were you sliding on, Mario? What? How can I get... Oh my god, no slopes! I hate slopes! Hang on! Ben? Again I bring up this question. What do you expect from me? By which I mean, what exactly do you... There's a thing here, Ben. You need backup plans. You need to consider every possible scenario. This level is not bad to begin with, but I don't like this part. And I think the auto-scrolling is an issue. I don't think this would have been quite as frustrating had there not been auto-scrolling. But also, there are again, as with some of the previous levels, there are just kind of tiny things. Here, the timing with the flower is a big problem, which would have not been a problem at all in a non-auto-scrolling level. I'm gonna go back and get a fire flower. But there's that. There's the great platform that killed me before, where it went down. I touched it, so it fell. That's fair. But then because it was no longer there, I had no way of getting up and I died because of that, which I feel is not entirely fair. And I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm just complaining. But this playthrough does have, at least to an extent, the intention of critiquing. And I hope I'm not just criticizing, but actually giving critique, and as in being things that are constructive, I hope. And also pointing out the things that are good. I've just noticed right now, actually, that arrow down there. I have not seen that before now. That's something I'm gonna try and explore the possibilities of. Maybe. Except I don't know how. That didn't help me at all. I kind of wish there was an option to scroll the camera down and upwards. I don't think Mario games have... Why did I suddenly not make that jump when I've made that every single time before? That was weird. I don't think any Mario games have really had the option to look up and down like that. The only game I can think of is Yoshi's Island DS. Maybe original Yoshi's Island, I don't know, because I haven't really played that game much. I haven't played the DS game very much either, I just remember it more because I've played it a little bit more. That is one way I can jump in order to avoid the waffle. So that's... Again, I do take back what I said initially, that the waffle is like really cheap. It's not cheap, it's just difficult. I don't know, I guess it's okay. Oh. No! No, 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 no! Again! Disagreement! Problem with the fact that it's auto-scrolling. Because it was auto-scrolling, there was no control with the camera, right? That makes sense. So that means that as I was spin jumping on the ball and chain, Luigi went so high that he was no longer visible to the camera. That's a bad thing, because that made it more difficult... Fuck! That made it more difficult to aim my jump. You know what? I'm going to do something that I don't even feel bad about. It's a mechanic in the game, so it's not cheap, right? That's one way to look at it. Anyway, I'm going to go all the way back, very far in fact. Wait, hang on, what? This is a yellow level? There isn't a secret exit? I guess maybe this leads to the yellow switch then? I just figured that the bush in the middle of those two taller bushes there, that looked like something that was going to disappear and lead to the switch, but whatever. That's not important. What I'm going to do is to go back all the way to Countryside Stronghold. Because right here is a very easy to grab 1-up. That I'm having struggles getting to. Struggles? What the hell's a struggle? Anyway, yeah, I'm really gonna do this. I'm just so tired of getting game overs and redoing levels. And the Icy Cavern level is a good level, but I don't care to do it 100 times! Ugh. Did you see that? I got an extra jump. What? Anyway, that's why I don't entirely care for note blocks. Because if you happen to get the timing wrong, you might not... What happened? Why is the game still black? The game just stopped responding. For no good reason. Why? I mean, I guess that's the point of no good reason. There is no good reason. The game froze again. Okay, I have a good feeling about this attempt, because I now have a fire flower to deal with the piranha plant up ahead. So, if I don't mess up with this platform, just jump up like that. Now, yes, we got rid of it, so now I can just go up here. And it looks like it's finally time to make some progress. Very, very nice. Oh, and I bet this pipe takes us right to the end of the level, right? Oh, no. We're only halfway there? Living on a prayer? Whoa. I mean, well, no, it makes sense. This level really hasn't been that long yet. It's just taken so much time. And I really need to sort of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not well, actually, yeah, reiterate, because I have said this before. But I feel it's a, huh? I never expected a switch from a bat. Oh, what? Okay, I'll use the switch. No? Wait, what do you... Huh? Oh, you meant me to... Oh my god, wait, actually, oh okay. Hi, whoa! I could not have timed that better, wow! Oh my gosh, that was so lucky. So, I was just saying... Ooh, I really like a feather right now, actually. I was just saying, though, the part before the level becomes auto-scrolling... Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think a Nintendo game has ever just hidden a coin in an enemy like that. I actually do kind of like that. See, okay, notice how I'm complimenting several parts of this level right now? This level is a good one! It just really didn't need an auto-scrolling part. And even the auto-scrolling part would have been fine if it just weren't, you know, auto-scrolling. Because notice how every time I really complained about that level, it had to do with it was something that would have been fixed had it just not been scrolling on its own. So the timing for the waffle, for example, I was running around the circle, that would have been a lot easier to avoid if the level wasn't scrolling. And of course, you don't just want to make things easy, that's not what I'm saying. But it felt a little bit... Oh, I didn't expect to save, but thanks. Yeah, no, but I felt like that waffle, that wasn't so bad, because I found at least 3 ways to avoid it. So that waffle isn't really my problem here. My problem is that piranha plant in the pipe in the middle of the sky, you know? Because if you didn't... I mean, I didn't even find a good timing for that. I resorted to just killing it. And I feel like maybe... And I said this before already, but I feel like maybe you might not have considered the fact that you're not always gonna come that far without an ice or fire flower. I don't know. That might not even be true at all, and that there just is a timing that I haven't found. Anyway, sorry. I'm just babbling about things I don't like, but again, that level was really fun, really good, except for the auto-scrolling part. And trust me, I played through the part before the auto-scrolling quite a lot. So I really mean it when I say that I liked that. Even, for example, the very first part of it, I'm just gonna enter it, just to showcase. This jump in particular, I like it, because you're being shown that there's a Goomba coming there. And that's a hint, basically. That's not just a Goomba being there for a Goomba, it's hinting that there's going to be danger ahead. So, you know, if you're just rushing ahead, you're gonna probably get hit by that, and that's bad. It shows you that you need to take it slow and just, you know, get on with it, basically. Like so. And also, a lot of times, I'm not entirely fond of jumps where the ceiling is on the same, you know, the same block here. If you get what I mean. Because it's easy to accidentally hit the ceiling. So I don't entirely agree with that. But it also, at the same time, it's kinda... I don't know what to feel about that, because I kind of don't like it because I keep falling for it. But then at the same time, you know, that's kind of just my fault. So I don't know what to feel about that, but that was kind of an off-topic tangent. Anyway, finally we're done with that. Not a bad level, just don't do the auto-scrolling right there. Auto-scrolling can be done well, I don't entirely feel like it was there, I'm sorry to say. So next time, we're going into Sunken Castle. Oh boy. If that's gonna be anything like the previous castle, we might be here for a while. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.